Yo, what is good, my anime babe? What is good? This was a truly dark episode, and it's also very curious of what 13 is teaching his son, or I guess anybody who can read this legible handwriting about magic infusion has a really good start to the episode, and him kind of talking about his care and compassion for his teacher. um we really get a good look at how he is, trying to be better, trying to be helpful, trying to be useful, however you want to put it. He's doing the best that he can, and unfortunately, it still feels as if he has a lot to learn when it comes down to the grand scheme of what his role might be in this world and what could possibly happen if he is, the father of another kid, right? Like, if he does truly fall in love with somebody and have a kid, what kind of super crazy like ability would that kid have? He already has infinite magic thanks to his parents coming together, so it's one of those things now where we are completely up in the air when it comes to him actually wanting relations with somebody, especially as old slash strong as the witch that's been training them. That would be the type of stuff I'm talking about. Crazy, crazy super babies. Um, Not only that, I do like what we're getting when it comes down to the tyrant. It's almost as if you can't pick who you get to keep in your life. And because of this, um, the kid who seemingly had the most potential to kind of learn and understand how everything was working out wound up really not getting a chance to even experience more of that life. And then you have someone who also kind of was going through the ringer, but his from his own biological father, and not with like a bunch of other orphans that are all going through the same thing as you, but he's just alone making something that not only he was asked to make, but he's also in a position where he doesn't have anywhere else to go. It's almost as if, yeah, he's not an orphan, but he probably would wish he was at that point in time dealing with that. So it's interesting to get that backstory in comparison of this other kid who winds up getting absolutely destroyed from the inside out thanks to whatever this disgusting church was capable of planting on him and making him into what we see. So, just one more reason to truly hate these people in this organization. Um, as we see a little bit of the snippet, like, clearly, if you have no compassion, and you want people to be doing whatever it takes, this was a good example of how bad that is. Like, of how you are those people that you're trying to keep this kid away from and keep this kid uh, mindful to kill. You are that person you're talking about. You're training a young child who has, a mind to absorb anything you teach them. And what you taught them was to only kill witches, sacrifice yourself to at least even bite the throat of one. And the thing the kid said that made it all clear to me is that he was going to go down as a legend for doing this. So obviously, there's a lot to take in when it comes down to this show, but to see the apparent change in the tyrant was definitely the biggest point in my opinion when this show, not only seeing him protect the kids and the teacher, but protecting the same people that has helped him be in this position that he is now, almost willing to throw himself completely away for them, and does at one point, but they still heal him and bring back his arm and leg, just for him to still then not be able to run. So he was a burden multiple times to them. So I think he's going to probably feel that. And like he said, he's never going to go anywhere without his weapon. So we'll see how that turns out with him protecting the villagers and whatnot. But overall, this was a good episode. I love the fact that the teacher is showing even more malice in this one pose than anything that we've seen in a little bit. Like almost as if you've gotten this close to hurting my students again and it won't happen again, right? Like she looks fed up after saving them yet again, especially someone like the tyrant who should be able to handle himself slash be able to get them out of harm's way. So overall, take care everybody. Thank you for the support and I will definitely be talking to y'all in the next one. So take care and peace.